Welcome to the Gospel Road. Actually, I had to go back and look. Today we're looking at Proverbs 13. I'm like, wait a minute, didn't we do that last week? No, that was Proverbs 10. Oh, I just have a list and I just kind of go down it. There's really no rhyme or reason for the most part. It's something that I either read or I saw, and oh, oh well. You ever have those weeks that your brain is just like uh all over the place and you're not really sure where you're going? Yeah, I feel very overwhelmed. I'm kind of there for right now, and I'm not sure why. No, maybe because it's Monday, right? Motivation Monday. Get motivated any way that you can, or at least do the best you can to get motivated. All right, here we go. Proverbs 13. This is this is what it says. It says, "A wise son hears his father's instruction, but a scoffer does not listen to rebuke. From the first of fruit of his mouth, a man eats what is good, but the desire of the treacherous is for violence. Whoever guards his mouth preserves his life. He who opens wide his lips comes to ruin." It's the whole loose lips sink ships, right? Or the whole, you keep your mouth closed, you seem wise, and well, then you open your mouth and you are a fool. Let's keep going. The soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, while the soul of the diligent is richly supplied. The righteous hates falsehood, but the wicked bring shame and disgrace. Righteousness guards him whose way is blameless, but sin overthrows the wicked. One pretends to be rich, yet has nothing. Another pretends to be poor, yet has great wealth. The ransom of a man's life is his wealth, but a poor man hears no threat. The light of the righteous rejoices, but the lamp of the wicked will be put out. By insolence comes nothing but strife, but with those who take advice is wisdom. Wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it. Hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a desire fulfilled is a tree of life. Whoever despises the word brings destruction on himself, but he who reveres the commandment will be rewarded. The teaching of the wise is a fountain of life. The one may turn away from the snares of death. Good sense wills favor, but the way of the treacherous is their ruin. Every prudent man acts with knowledge, but a fool flaunts his folly. A wicked messenger falls into trouble, but a faithful envoy brings healing. Property and Poverty and disgrace come to him who ignores instruction, but he who heeds reproof is honored. A desire fulfilled is sweet to the soul, but to turn away from evil is an abomination to fools. Whoever walks with the wise becomes wise, but the companion of fools will suffer harm. Disaster pursues sinners, but the righteous are rewarded with good. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children, but the sinner's wealth is laid up for the righteous. The fallow ground of the poor would yield much food, but it is swept away through injustice. Whoever spares the rod hates his son, but he who loves him is diligent to discipline him. The righteous has enough to satisfy his appetite, but the belly of the wicked suffers want. Proverbs 13. That's what we are looking at today. Whoever guards his mouth preserves his life. He who opens wide his lips comes to ruin. I'm telling you, just reading Proverbs, it's like reading fortune cookies. You can just seriously have fortune cookies sitting here and just kind of keep rolling with them, with all of the things that we read through these, with the little sayings that Solomon did. Again, you can take one of these and you can almost have one every day of your life to use and really kind of hang up in places, kind of like create your own fortune cookies type of thing, or even just kind of go down and, read one per day. But again, you need to know the reason for it. not just sometimes take it and go, this is what it is, and kind of run. A little bit of research, a little bit of in context always helps. And a lot of times that's what we do. We take a lot of things out of context. In fact, that is even, and it doesn't always have to be scriptural. I mean, just sometimes in life we can take things out of context, right? I know there are some people that I've been having some conversations with, and they just really, they just, they are on my case. They really are. Again, not against their thoughts and their ideas because they're good and it's something that can actually be applied and do very well. But sometimes you have to understand the context of where you're doing this and how you can do it. So, like in my new job, a lot of times, lots of politics that I have to deal with. So, hands can be tied. And I'm not saying I don't fail on those politics a lot because I'm not good at politics, which is why I'm not running for any public office. But that's beside the point. But how are we treating one another? So when we have a brilliant idea, and I know we can be excited, and this is something we want to share and we want to get out there, but are we almost to the point that we can shove it down someone's throat rather than just having a conversation about it? And I'm sure I've done the exact same thing because I'm really excited about an idea I really want to get out there. But then I end up looking foolish because I just kind of look at someone and go, how do you not see this? And it happens to me too because I see others that do it. And many times you have to sit there and go, you need to stop and step back for a minute. Great idea. Great way to go, but you have to figure out the right way, the logistical way to pull the execution together. It's just like doing an event. You can be very excited about the event. You can get everything put together the way you think it needs to be, and the execution of it could completely fail because maybe you forgot something. You didn't cross your T's and dot all your I's. You didn't get everything taken care of. I mean, we just had a golf outing, which some people are really excited about. I've gotten many compliments over the golf outing, and I'm not going to lie, it was my first golf outing. Now, we have to take that in context, right? So, have I been involved in golf outings before? Absolutely. Have I helped with putting them together, with the idea, with the promotion, things like that? Absolutely. But this was the first one I was basically solely in charge of from beginning to end. So, getting it put together, putting the ideas together, figuring out the logistics, pulling in the foursomes, and getting all that put together. First one ever. So again, context. What is the context on how you're doing things? Great idea. Okay, how are we going to be able to apply this? Contextually, how are you going to be able to apply this? And who is going to be able to apply this? For me, I can't pull the execution off, but I can help you really get the word out. I can help you promote it. See, I have to be careful of the steps that I take in the position that I'm in. Though I'm not always careful, but that happens. A completely different story. But that's what we need to think. When you're looking at things and putting things together and dealing with others, you're not sure where they are in their life. You need to try and understand where they are. Again, in what context? Where are they in their life? What are they going through? Are they able to deal with what you're kind of really pushing on them, or is it really overwhelming them because there's so many other things that are happening in their mind? Is their mind really taken over by something on a personal level, maybe even on a professional level, maybe a little bit of both, and maybe it's not the most that they can handle? It's really killing them because they're trying to get it all figured out. So you have to think things through. Really be aware, really be cognizant of how you're dealing with others. Like we've seen the meme many times of how to always treat people with kindness because you're not sure what kind of day they're having. You're not sure where they are in their life. So just be kind, be nice, love them, encourage them, inspire them, motivate them, lift them up. Don't kick them, don't hold them down. But sometimes, again, it's the words and the expressions that you're giving, doing them kindly, softly, not almost like in your face that you're pointing the finger and really trying to bang it over their head. No, just, I know you're excited, but slow down. Again, everyone is in that different phase. It's like, again, how are you rolling out things at work with your coworkers? A new idea, a new plan. Is it being rolled out bit by bit for people to understand, or is it getting rolled out and it's like, sorry, this is the way it is? Which, unfortunately, I've seen it many times. That's how it works, and then you have a lot of people that are very discouraged. They don't like the idea because, again, you didn't introduce it a piece at a time. Sometimes you're not able to do that. You need to get it out there and get it rolling. But if you have that opportunity to gradually bring a piece in, it works better to be gradual than a abrupt change, because that abrupt change can really throw people off. That abrupt change can really cause people to fail. Like I say, be discouraged, walk away, because that's not where they are. That's not where their mind is at that point, because they're trying to deal with so many other pieces. They're trying to put so many other pieces together. And then you're just adding more to it. You're just piling more onto their shoulders, piling more into their mind, so it boggles them. I know this because it happens to me a lot. Because everyone has that idea, everybody runs to me, and then but they're like, so what can you do? And I'm like, hold on, it's not 100% what I can do. Because I already have a lot on my plate that I'm trying to figure out, that I'm trying to balance, that I'm trying to do the best that I can with. And then by you adding more to that, causing my brain to even add more pieces, that now I have another feed that I need to try and pull through, I could end up shutting down. Now, how long do I end up shutting down? That's a very good question, because I could literally just shut down and kind of be out of it, or I could shut down, but at the same time, maybe bounce back a little bit because I just kind of got to push something out of the way. Maybe it's even push that out of the way because it's something I'm not ready for yet because of other pieces that I'm trying to get put together. Yeah, we got to think about that. We got to think about how others are dealing with things. We have to think about what is happening in lives. We got to think about how things are going. I mean, it is crazy. Are you guarding what you're saying, or are you just throwing it out there? Hmm. And again, are you being pushy, or are you being loving? Yeah. That's what we have to think about. That's how we have to deal with people every day. Again, remember, we're all different. We all have separate personalities. It's like a fingerprint. We might be alike, but we're not the same because we are different. And we got to have to figure that out. How do you figure that piece out to then really pull all those pieces together? Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that out. I wish there was an easy answer, but there's not. That's why it's life. That's why we're always moving and going forward. And that's time we trip, we fall, we get back up, and we keep going. That wasn't the right way to do it. Okay, let's figure out a different way to get it done, and then keep going, keep pushing forward. Right? Think that through. Where are you? What are you doing? How are you getting things done? How do you look to others? In my mind, sometimes I think I probably look very foolish to others, but feedback that I get that I don't, I seem to look pretty wise to others. I mean, I've got a phone call last week of someone that was going through some issues, and they're going, "Can I ask you a question?" Which kind of surprised me because I didn't think they thought of me that way, that they could come to me if they were having an issue. You never know. You never know what people are thinking about you. You never know the context of what their mind is about you. I get surprised every day. Just keep moving. Just keep rolling. As the song says, just keep moving on, right? That's all we can do. Just keep moving forward. There's a thing from a movie that I just can't get in my head right now, just keep going, but that's not what it was. But anyway, it's a cartoon. Y'all will probably figure it out quicker than I will, and then you'll probably end up throwing it in the comments or something. Oh, Proverbs 13. That is what we looked at today. How does it help you? Be sure to read it. How does it help you be that better person to do better as you're trying to do the best that you can. Tell you all the time, I fail a lot. I fail almost every day, but I do the best. I keep going forward. I keep pressing on. I keep pushing, keep lifting. Don't stop. Don't let it hold you down. Don't let it hold you back. Just keep going, right? That's the best thing that we can do. We're gonna fail. We're gonna drop, but then you get back up and get back on the horse, get back on the bike. It's like you learn to ride a horse, learn to ride a bike, right? You're going to fall, get back up. Well, riding a skateboard, I cannot do still. I'm not even going to try now. I'll break something, but I tried a few times when I was younger and just did not work very well. In fact, I didn't even do well on those scooters either. I need bikes I did all right, but yeah, otherwise I need like four wheels to try and balance myself on two. Just didn't work. Rollerblades, out. In fact, even today, I wouldn't even put roller skates on because I'd hurt myself. But I used to roller skate a lot when I was younger. Proverbs 13. Check it out. How does it help you do better? Be better. How do you apply those things to really gain some more wisdom, understanding of how to do things, to learn things? Because every day is learning. Every day learn something new. Like I share my words of the day all the time on social media. It's giving you a new word to learn. You're learning something. That's all we got to do. Just keep learning. Proverbs 13. Be sure to check it out. If you enjoyed this, you can share with others on social media. I always enjoy that. You can also give not a rank, but see, now I'm just losing that as well. Oh my goodness. Anyway, a rating. That's it. You can rate it. That also helps on the platforms as well. And again, share it on social media where you can find me pretty much anywhere at My Buddy Jimmy, as well as mybuddyjimmy.com. Man, my brain, I think, is totally fried at this point, and I know I have a lot to do yet today. So I got to just keep pushing, just keep moving, just keep going forward, just inch by inch. Oh, goodness. Proverbs 13. Check it out. Thank you for listening to the Gospel Road. I'm sure there was probably a lot more things that I could have used today that I could have shared, and I can't think of all them down. Because again, I told you, I just kind of hit record and run. I really no planning. I have no notes. It's all on my brain, and it probably sounds as scatterbrained as that when you listen to this of like, wow, this guy he's nuts. I don't know. Oh, anyway, till next time, as we always say, good Lord willing, the creeks don't rise. Thank you for listening to the Gospel Road. Have a great day. God bless.
Spinal adjustments provided by Dr. Chad Rolfson. The Spinal Tuning Chiropractic Center is a Des Moines area low flat fee per month unlimited chiropractic care practice. When life happens, just adjust. Schedule today at spinaltuning.com.
The Jimmy Olsen Radio Network.